interruptions here. So let's see, did we miss something here? We see a riddle into a you win or you die. Happened on the defense. What was killed? A copy of Alanis, but she was saved. And I'll go back to the see how the challenges phase went. So I disconnected. Looks like a lot of it was spent into thinking. We see King of Southern Rock Plate and Asha with the dupe. So this is why we saw challenges. The military. Intrigue. Defend it and triggering on defense riddle to draw cards. Then military to clean out bigger deckhand and for claim was Alanis and okay, Alanis was saved and given for claim. Okay, now we'll see March for sure. And bottom flare killed Shiber. And now we'll see definitely March here. Yep. Into King in the North. Alanis should go. Alanis will be March and the bottom flare I think will be March here. One card saved and we have Ice and Greyjoy Umber discarded for claim. I would have thought keeping him for the Intimidate. First player, who will be first player here? I'm really sorry for the interruption, guys, but I do hope we don't see any more interrupts like this. Okay, looks like he had another copy in hand, or just drew it if he was looking. And marshalling to Michael. I just said I'm streaming and stream is back up. So challenges and okay, so King Bay one coming here. Looks like we won't see an Intimidate here that will be that effective, but we could definitely see a actually he can intimidate Asho without problem with the double stealth on the military. And we see an Iron Throne. Okay, so this will probably slow down a little bit the game. We won't see and the War Ship, right? We will not see Winter is Coming for sure. Yep, Winter is Coming is named. Interesting enough, Stark has now access to cards that raise claim. Out of nowhere, the Winter is Coming and the Shadow Winter is Coming. Let's name it Shadow. I don't recall the name of it. That's an interesting inclusion. Quite pricey at 3 gold, but it could help you around the throne, for example, that we see almost everywhere these days in the players that are confident in how to use it. Also, we know it is a very interesting. Okay, but here we see the drawback of the player. You have to kill another of his characters because the Warsport Shipwright will be given for claim, And now with the Iron Throne preventing the claim, the rise of the military, won't be that so we see military tilting past B1 with just the two characters. We cannot tell Tasha actually, so no point in adding more resources here. And I think it's time for the Stark player to draw into Ramsey. If he wants to defend it, Tasha has to go. I mean, in all cases, Tasha is being nailed here. Either to oppose the challenge, and then the Chud will be nailed alongside Asha. I wonder what my coach will do here. I'm definitely not defending if it's me. And then I would probably intimidate Baywon, I would say, because he will do two challenges. And we know that if the challenge is not opposed, I would definitely intimidate Baywon. And if the challenge is opposed, we are intimidating this little guy here. Or maybe 5. Oh, actually 5, 7. Wasn't there a way to 5, 6? Okay, so it would be 7 to 7. The guy given for frame and nothing to intimidate. And now we'll see an intrigue challenge with the bottom flare before he bites the dust for his own reaction. And we see another copy of King and something not discarded. And power challenge. Oh. Stark is very ahead now. In terms of power, I do still think that the Greyjoy board is better. But what? Oh no, he'll give it for flame. Oh, okay, no problem for with the bottom flare now then. What the Stark player now needs is Ramsey, and I think that will seal the game. And we know that he has access to counting coppers, so I won't. But then I don't. We'll be able to win initiative with counting coppers. Just counting. Unfortunately, the decks are close now, so I have to remember the stuff on counting. It's 3, 2, 1, so it's 4. We have confiscation, late summer, king is not used, so I think he'll be able to win the initiative with counting. Definitely, considering he's only one refurbished lookout. So as a start player, I would definitely go into counting. And for the Greyjoy confiscation, no. Late summer feast maybe to repopulate the board. Looks like a late summer feaster. If he found some of his other ginormous characters. Or barring. Okay, looks like we have political disaster. Looks like Lukas wants to get rid of the throne immediately. And the Iron Fleet Scout will cost him here if he wants to defend it. Also, he's winning initiative this way for sure. Maybe Ramses in the hand. Interesting. PD Marshall plate. So 3% at least I got it correctly. So Never been a huge fan of Late Summer Feast because I'm from the player that I don't want to give anything to my opponent. Usually I'm the one taking stuff from them with gates and very generous players. Late Summer Feast. I think when the one from the Iron Bank comes around, that will take the place of all these late turn 3, turn 4 plays of economy pots. We see Iron Throne kept and a refurbished Hulk. Okay. So Gates went away, and who will be first? Lukas will be first again. This will name Ramsey. Smart. Ramsey Snow. And another royalist. Joining for drawing 2 cards. But now we have access to the military. Winter is coming. There is not a single winter icon to be found anywhere, which is very sad. Will we see Harrenhal? That would be very welcome inclusion here. Okay, milk works as well. Unasha? Why Unasha? And another botting player. Marshall. Oh my god. Looks like Lukas is not afraid for his board. And he will try to abuse the intrigue here. And you see 10 gold for Michael. A dupe for Balon. Casting Shadows. Luckily there is no gold left from the Stark side, so the Casting Shadow will be safe. And we see double masters. There is no out within the Greyjoy list, but that doesn't means you should not run your masters, especially the stealthy ones. Very want to cheap in this position. And only one card in hand. Asher being new, so I think we are looking into a reset here. And with the 2 shots on the board, there is enough fodder for bottom player to hit. And the wobbly cannot be saved clause. Be abused. I wonder if they really will see Ramsey there. Again we see military challenge, and I expect it to be again only with Lysane and Greyjoy. Why with both? What's the merit in doing it with both of them? Here definitely Beon is being intimidated, for sure. Okay, or maybe not. So this is 5 strength, so this way, yeah, you won't be able to intimidate Bayon this way. But he's giving up again on the intrigue. Flame, Kedri will save someone. Oh wait, the Stark is not on Morgulis, he is on Brucheris. This changes a little bit things. What do you keep from these guys? We see Bayon starting to accumulate a little bit of power, so he has to deal with him as quick as possible. And Master Corwin is straight out killed. And we see Intimidate on Wendy. Intrigue challenge for the last card in hand. At the bottom there. Which either way it's unopposed. Maybe the other way of challenges would have been a little bit better with Intrigue first to see if he wants to give up the card in hand or not. If he defends, you get a card, which is good for you, and then on offense, new Bayon. That's another one that Lukas could have taken. Maybe he missed the fact that there is more text. Why no intrigue challenge here? That's an interesting choice. Why no intrigue? What could come out of Shadow so scary that to prevent you from doing an intrigue challenge? There is 4 gold, Mokoro is 5 if he is in the list, I don't recall. And there is not a Greyjoy card that is. And then we see a power challenge directly with Bayon. Okay, this turn is taking an interesting turn of events here. Looks like there is a military icon in Shadows. But still I would have done the 2 challenges with Bayon. We see trigger on the bottom flare. Unfortunately there is not a second march. Definitely worth considering into this into the in the whole field deck with the aggression that the Starks can pull off. And now maybe Duheris to get rid of one of the big characters, and we see Bayon sticking around. And confiscation definitely played from the Greyjoy. So I expect Michael to play confiscation, and then Duheris makes sense because there is the other reset is coming as well. We are in turn 4. We will be in turn 4 now. They will definitely be coming reset, so the Morgulis will be coming around as well at some point. So I think we can see Duheris into Morgulis here. Won't be surprised that much, but this will leave the board very vulnerable. So okay, it's confiscation into Duheris. Yeah. And so the next spots are Baring and Morgulis left for Michael Arroyo. And for our German friend, we have left Baring and Counting Coppers. So he has to start thinking about the incoming Morgulis next turn. I don't expect Michael to walk his Morgulis. What did he? We see Greyjoy, Arya saved. Why not? Why not saving 3 characters? What happened here? Why are these cards on board? Okay, it didn't resolve to the end. And first player will be... Looks like Michael again. Lukas again. You don't wanna left anything unchecked here. Finally we will see Bayon being intimidated. And again Ramsey to the marshalling phase. Unfortunately Tark has no way to deal with the Iron Throne. Actually bullshit. Don't listen to me guys, looks like I'm getting tired. Frozen Solid. But he has to draw it and we know it's in the Nightwolf list. In the Stark list for sure. I'm starting to rumbling. We see the third dupe of Arya. That's not something you want to see drawn this late into the game. Bear Island Scout. We will find She-Bear, maybe, or copy of Alicane, which is at the bottom. I would... but now you leave her exposed to the... Yeah, looks like another Bear Island Scout, and we will see him marshaled as well. Yep. Our Greyjoy friend will be at 5 gold, but that would be very 22 spectators. Like everyone is interested in this matchup. And people started to learn the password that are being used. The Iron Taiwan Fishmonger, Baby Tion. Copy of King out in Rock. I will probably put it on Tion, not on Baywon. Yep. Baywon will be intimidated here for sure. He won't be able to pump the other characters. But that will cost kneeling to characters from the Stark side. Interesting enough, the challenge will be the... Is it worth intimidating Bayon then? If you can just beat him in strength. But this means a military without... Okay, so we're going all in. Tilting. We see unopposed. Unfortunately, no winter is coming. Dupe taken from Bayon, and he'll be intimidated. And then a power challenge with the Bear Scout. What? Why not power challenge? You're obviously doing military and then power. You obviously receive a military and power. What did the second Bear Island Scout found? Sorry. Found another Bear Island Scout, but he decided to save it for the next turn. And we see a power challenge. So oh, that was a very huge loss for the... dark player, and we see. I was wondering what could be in shadow, so I forgot about these guys. And we see an intrigue for 2, and looks like Ramsey was there all along but Iron Throne, playing tricks. I mean, that shows a good knowledge at Michael's side for the matchup. Now I don't expect to see Morgulis, although he's far. I mean, he's in a closing distance, but his next pot is barring, and I think we'll see counting here, barring into counting, or barring into barring. I think it will be barring into counting. Yep. So initiative goes to Dark player, and now I wonder, and it's exactly at 5 gold. I wonder what we'll see named here from the Iron Throne, because we've currently seen only a single Ramsey. Oh, double! What? When was the other word discarded? I must have missed it during the blackout. Or I missed it during some random intrigue. Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. But so we have a single 2 Ramses and 1 word in the deck. I think this will be a Ramsey again. That's what makes more sense. The chance of drawing the last... Oh, it's word this time? I think Ramsey here makes a little bit more sense. Oh, judging just by the map. I think Tarkis... He trimmed down his deck with the Bear Iron Scout a little bit, and he drew quite a lot with the draw guys. These guys with the Royalist. And we see Harrenhal. That will be the end of the Martian phase. Luckily no Ramsey. Turn around. But now Michael will not be able to marshal anything of significance here yet. So next turn we have Morgulis for sure from Michael's side, and I wonder his riddle is already played, and I don't think I think he's closely being walked out of the game. Umber did quite a lot of work here. But he is gaining slowly power for the pillage, and Tion is pushing a little bit Chernobyl to slow down the Stark player. Unfortunately, not a single bolt found to go into his riddle. So Balon will be knelt here, and he'll be pumped with 1 strength and won't see new from the... I don't expect him to be knelt here. We see winter is coming. Oh, this is so rough. Maybe there is a saving hand. We'll see. We won't see any intimidate happening. Looks like Tion is going away here. I mean, next turn is reset for sure, so an area being with some, let's see, Bayon and the Proso White being killed, so looks like he's valuing the power challenge. And in this case, I'm definitely doing a power challenge with the Bear Scout. With one of them, yep. So you either decide to defend it or get one on offense. Military doesn't matter now. Unfortunately, there are two more Greyjoys in the dark deck that will be dead draw next turn. And you see I'm no one discarded for the pillage, where Tion defended the challenge and Dominor goes to Michael, so it's 7-9. Both are within their reserve values, and we see Morgulis into barring the gates. Who is first player? I mean, obviously stuck. I don't think he missed any first player actions at all. He'll continue pushing the pressure here. Do we see triggering of the throne? No. Not trigger on the throne. Okay, we have a trigger on the throne. What do you name here? Number Royalist? King's Road? Eddard Stark. It's a single copy in the deck. I mean, it could be there. We know that there is okay, King's Road. We know there is a single copy of they are not here. They are here. Bear Island Scouts in the hand, and now we hit Summer reviving her, and then Bear Island Scout will find the She-Bear, and She-Bear will bring Alyssane. And with this, the Morgulis is walked. What? Why no Alyssane after this trigger? What stops you from playing her actually? A strange turn of events. And begging brother. Unfortunately, he'll go for claim to the military gods. Military with She-Bear. I don't see a way to save him. And power with. It doesn't matter with whom. Impulse. Maybe he was protecting himself from the Harris next turn, but I don't think that that would have been too bad. He would have had a. I mean, Summer would have went back to the deck, and that's something that we love to see. Something that will win initiative next turn. You win or you die versus Red Summer Fist. Yep. Unfortunately, I don't think Michael can stabilize anymore. The game is going not in his favor pretty quickly. We see the same with the dupe. Summer with the dupe. Still not a single intrigue icon to be found. And plus hard scouts. Let's see what will be given to the Harrenhal gods during the marshalling phase. And that's GG. Uh, well played from both players. Nothing I could say here. My yeah, great play. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough for Michael. The calls were always on point, but that's what I mentioned, or I think I mentioned. This is one of the more skill-intensive cards you have. Yeah, you have to know the matchups very well to be able to play with it. Anyway, that's for the game, guys. Very sorry for the interrupt. Also, the video in YouTube will be split, but yeah, nothing we can do there. See you in the next game.